Dun, 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 dun. Heather Ferguson's coming on the Zoom. And this one I shall start. Okay. Ready to smile and have great posture. Welcome everybody to our Yoga for Gamers. As some of you might have teenage sons or daughters, you know that they like to game. So they're maybe spending a lot of time like so with their hands like this. So today we're going to open up their chest, stretch out the wrists. All of the poses are done on your chair. If you wanted to do them standing to make them more challenging, you could. If you want to stand on one foot to do them to make them even more challenging, you could do that as well. So we will start with just some breathing. So we'll find ourselves in a nice upright position. And I would recommend, if you're using a chair, to slide right to the edge of it so that you have to balance. You're supported by your backside. You can imagine that you are in your gaming chair. I would have brought Colson's down here, but it's far too heavy. So the first thing that we start to do is breathe. Let's just close our eyes and take some deep breaths. If you'd like to make this a little more active, you can take your thumbs to the front of your rib cage and your hands to the back. So you hold on to your rib cage and inhale, try to expand those ribs as much as you can, keeping the chest up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, open up that big umbrella. Exhale, relax. Practice today should be about 30, 40 minutes. Last one, see if we can close our eyes. And then bring our hands back to our knees on the edge of our chair so that we have to use balance, sitting up tall, stacking our shoulders on top of our hips. So not leaning forward, not leaning back, right on top, shoulders relaxed. A little bit of exercise for our eyeballs because you're using your eyeballs a lot in gaming. So you'll take your right hand or left hand on in front of you, you got your thumb, and you follow your thumb to your nose, in and out. A few more. Last one. And then the other side. Thumb in and out. That's hard. How you doing? Colson is a man of few words. Oh, it's not that hard. For me, it is. Now some eye circles. So without using our head, we make a big circle looking down, out to the sides and up. Just using your eyes. Go one way and then go the other way. Using and waking up those eye muscles. Wonderful. All right, let's do some flowing cat and cows from our chair. Our hands will cup our knees. We'll separate our shoulder blades. Exhale. Now inhale, draw the elbows in towards the chest and look up. Exhale, tuck and roll. Separate the shoulder blades. Inhale, open. All on your own with your own breath. Trying to do our practice today as much as we can with our eyes closed so that you can focus within. Instead of worrying about what might be going on around you, bring your awareness just for the next 30 minutes into your own body. It's okay to do that. Few more. Last one. We'll bring our hands together, clasp them, reach them up, bringing our biceps towards our ears. Let's step over to one side. Pressing into both of our feet and our backside so we don't fall over. Lift it back up over to the other side. So you're pressing into your feet and your backside, nice strong foundation. Bring those hands in front of us, palms face down. We'll tuck our thumbs in and then give them a little roll around for our wrists. You're cracking. I wonder if any of you other gamers are cracking. I'm not cracking. A few more. It's just your body, Coles. Love your body. Hands come back together, reach it up, inhale. Wonderful. Exhale, bring our hands to the sides of our chair. Now lift up and away. So this is a nice way to stretch your wrist because you're holding onto your chair, but your shoulders are lifting up and away. Pressing into your feet and your backside. And relax. Open up into our cactus arms. Lots of space between our fingers. You want to bring your elbows right up towards your shoulder height. Down and up, shoulder rotations. Don't fall off your chair. And we'll keep them up. Exhale, bring the elbows together, forearms together, hands together. Inhale, open. Exhaling, closing. So what game have you been playing lately, Coles?
Cod.
Cod? Is that some type of fish? No?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. That's cool. All right, open it right up. Bring those feet out. We're still on the edge of our chair. Wonderful. Pressing into those feet. So here's the blocks, bud. Oh, can you pick me up? I fell on the floor. So with or without our block, our right hand's going to go down onto the floor. With a block, you can use a book or a cup of soup. Lift up the other hand. If it's too intense, just place your hand on your knee and try to stretch. Breathe. And you can do what Colson's doing too. Reach back for the chair. Bring it down, other side. We want to inhale as we reach up. If it's too intense for you, tuck that hand back behind you, or just like Colson did, you reach back for that chair. Who do you play Call of Duty with, Coles?
Boys.
The boys. Oh, bring it back down. All the way back up. Exhale forward, inhale, open. We've got lots of space between our knees still. Pressing into the feet. Wonderful. Hands to our knees. Let's bring our feet in. And if any of you guys want this printout of the poses, I'll email it to you for your kids. We'll take our left hand and push away. So you're pushing away an imaginary, I don't know, something. And then the right ear goes towards the right shoulder. And we give our neck a little stretch. If it doesn't feel nice, don't use your hand, just use gravity. Are you breathing? Are your shoulders relaxed down from the ear? Are we letting go of any tension in our jaws? Notice it, let it go. If your hand is on, take it off first, and the other side, you want to push away with this hand, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder, and then have our little pull on this side. Breathe. Wonderful. Back to our cactus arms. We're going to do that a lot. Open up our chest. Spreading our fingers nice and wide. And then the hands go back up. Lifting up. Taking our right foot out, or whichever foot you want to do. Your left knee is in front, straight ahead. And then your right hand goes towards your right leg. Reach up. Trying to go down as far as we can. Trying to straighten out this leg as much as you can. I'm in your way. Do the other side maybe. We'll do the other side. That knee comes in front. Stretch it out. Now try to get it off to the side, Coles. And reach it down. Side bend on our chair. So you can do this from your gaming chair or whatever chair you use to game. Bring it back up. This time when our hands come together, our palms will face forward and we'll reach them up. Breathe. Come to the edge of your chair, everybody, so that you can use your core to balance. And then we'll bring our hands so that our thumbs come back behind us and massage our neck. This one you could do anytime during your gaming practice. We'll tuck our elbows together, tuck our chin towards our chest, and allow gravity to stretch our neck. Now, if something doesn't feel good, pull back. Yoga should feel good, never any pain. 5 breaths here. Let's bring those hands to our shoulders, lift our head up, exhale, touch our elbows together if we can. So elbows are about our shoulder height, so lift them up and then touch them together. Exhale. Can you touch them, bud? Give them, you can make a little kissing sound. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, open the back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, open the back. Few more. Breathe. Last one. This one again, we'll add that chin tuck, hands come back behind our head, stretch our neck. This might even be quicker than 30 minutes. Flying through it. Let's take our hands off our head, lift up again, hands will come out in front of us, we'll tuck our thumbs in and give our wrists some rotations. This would be probably good for your hockey shooting. Hey, Coles. You're the best, son. Thank you. I love you. All right, hands come down to our chair and try to pull away from our chair. So the body's lifting up, but we're holding onto our chair. Press into your feet, nice and strong. Continue to breathe and release that tension. Bring our arms up in a small little back bend. So now that we're warmed up, we can bend backwards. If you want to lean back, you can, but you don't have to. You could stay straight up and do this lean. Are you reaching? Good. Bring it back forward. Cat and cow at our chair. Exhale, cat. Inhaling cow. On this round, try to draw that belly button right in towards your spine as you go into cat pose. And then shine your chest in our cow. Exhale, cat. Inhaling cow. Soon you'll be able to teach these classes on your own. You won't even need me. Can you think you can do it? Yes, you could. Last one. Here's a fun one. Eagle. So you've got options. If you've got a block or a book somewhere around, you can bring the block in front of you because it'll elevate your leg and make it a little more challenging. Crossing our right leg over our left. And your foot could be on the floor or that left foot comes up onto the block. So you're trying to cross it in and maybe tuck that heel in towards your calf. Yeah, wonderful. So if your leg, this right leg's on top, your right arm comes forward, left elbow goes on top. Either your palms come together for eagle arms. We want to bring our elbows right up to our shoulders. Or you just give yourself a hug. Whatever feels good. Feel good to hug? Oh, you cracked again. Okay, guys, you can stay here in your eagle or tip back. Pressing into that front supporting foot, anchoring through our sit bones. Really beautiful stretch for your upper body. Bring it down. Unwind yourselves. And we'll be doing that wrist stretch again and then the other side. So let's lift away from our chair. Hold on, lift. We want to reach the crown of our head up towards the sky. And release. Other side for our eagle. So if you had your right knee on top last time, your left will go on top. With or without your block, you try to squeeze your heel in towards your leg. So you're not just hanging out here, you're using your hamstring to pull that leg in, squeezing our inner thighs together. If your left knee's on top, your left elbow goes forward first, and the opposite one goes up. Wonderful. So we're here in our eagle for a few breaths. Or we lean back. Try to bring that elbow up to your shoulders and then tip back. Are you breathing, Colson? Maybe. All right, bring it around. So great, everybody. Let's roll those shoulders up and back. And then we'll draw our right arm across the body. Here's a nice simple one I'm sure that you all know. And our chin will turn down that shoulder. Stretching our neck, our shoulders, so be nice to your elbow. Want to pull it across and drop the shoulder down from the ear. Then we'll bend our right elbow, bring it up beside our temple, and drop that hand towards the opposite shoulder blade. How you doing? We want to keep that chin lifted, lengthen out our spine, nice and strong, and make sure we're breathing. Other side, drop that shoulder down, reach it across. You can be really nice to your arm, giving it a hug above or below that elbow joint. And then our chin looks down that shoulder. So actively reaching with one hand, pulling the arm in towards your body, pressing into our feet, activating our core. Do you use your core muscles very much for gaming? Yeah. Maybe just all the laughing. That's a workout. Bring it around, lift the elbow, up and down, over towards that opposite shoulder blade, stretch out your tricep. If your kids are doing this at home, my yoga friends, take a picture of them, send it to me, it'd be awesome. I'm sure it would brighten Colson's day to know that he's not the only one doing this today. All right, now let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward, touch the ground. And inhale halfway up into monkey pose, so that's our halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep all the way up, press into your feet. Exhale, cat pose, tuck it into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale to that nice strong mountain pose. So maybe when you're gaming, you can try to stay in your mountain pose during your practice. Reach it up again, guys. Up we go. Wonderful. We'll grab a hold of that right wrist and tip over towards your left. Reach, press into both of our feet. We want to anchor into our sit bones so our backside is still pressing down into the mat. We're not lifting a cheek. Try to pull your hand right off. So this is where you're creating that space. Other side, pull and tip. Yes, good job. Are you breathing? I just love doing yoga with you. It's so fun. You shaking? That's good. Okay, bring those hands down. And some neck rolls. So we'll take our left ear towards our left shoulder, roll it around in front till that right ear comes to right shoulder back in front. So we're not going to take it back. We want to be nice to our neck, just forward, side to side. Wonderful. Oh yeah, this class is going to be quick. I'm almost done. Good. All right, lift that head up nice and tall. We're reaching our right arm forward and your left foot. So you have to use your brain. Sit up nice and tall, activate your quadricep, flex that foot. Breathe. Good job, Coles. Other side. Flex and reach. Try to sit up nice and tall. Use that core to stay in your chair. Oh, what's the matter, son?
I'm not that flexible. I can't stand up.
Well, then guess what? You know how you get more flexible? Do yoga. Good. Yoga is for the inflexible, right? It helps us. And let's flow side to side. So we lift, flex, bring it down. Other side, flex. Even if you're just pointing that toe towards your forehead as much as you can, that starts to warm up that hamstring. Creates a little bit more. Last couple, we'll keep that flow. Let's bring our toes forward. Let's bring both feet forward. Can you lift both feet? Open and close. Rotate our hips. It's hard, isn't it? Good. Bring it down. Whew, working up a sweat, and we haven't even gotten off of our chairs. Wonderful. All right, so seated boat pose. We were halfway there. So we lift back, lift our knees. Well, you try not to lean back, but if you need to, of course you can. Do what feels nice for you. We want to be balancing on our backside. Breathe. Open up across the heart. Make sure you breathe and keep that chest wide so that you have lots of lung capacity. Good job, bud. High five. All right, feet go down, and then we lift our booty up off the mat, off the chair, into tabletop here. So I have some options. You can be with this one. If you want to make it more intense, you bring your feet right out and lift up. But make sure you've got a nice strong chair to support your weight. Open up the chest. This is about opening up the chest towards the sky. So you want to think about holding a pencil between your shoulder blades at the back. Quads or the backs of your legs, like your calves, are probably feeling this. Are they feeling it? No. Walk it back in. We're almost there, guys. Quad stretch on your chair. Who knew? Grab your ankle, bring it, so you want to come to the edge of your chair and stretch that quad right here. You hold on to your chair if you need to. How's that quad? Tight? It's great. Oh, I love this stretch, but my favorite one's coming up next. Let's bring that foot around, take it on top of our knee. Okay, friends, if you want to make it more challenging, put a block underneath your supporting leg. So that's the leg that's anchored down, and the other one comes up here. Lift up, nice and tall. This is going to be tough if you have any hockey players watching. They've got some really tight hips. So you don't have to put the block under, that makes it harder. Cross it over, flex this foot. Yeah, and then just lean forward a little bit. You got this, bud. Just hinge at your hips. You don't have to go far. You can bring it right down if you want to. Hi, Shanti. Hi. Okay, great. Let's do the other side, our quad stretch. So bring that foot here. Stretch out our quad. You can hold on to your chair for some support. How does that feel? If it doesn't feel nice, buddy, you could stand up if you want to. All right, pigeon. On the other side, let's flex this foot, draw it across. Now, if you are a skater, you're probably gonna have a really tough time with this pose, and that's okay. That means you should just do it a little more often. This foot is flexed. We're protecting our knee maybe with our hand, and we hinge forward. And we start to feel a stretch. Yeah, so flex it, bud. Yes. On or off our block to make it more challenging. I think I'll have you help me with my arm balance practice this week. You feel very successful in that class. What a quick class. We've got about 5 minutes left for Shavasana. And it's incorporating our chair, but we're actually laying down. So we're laying down on our backs. Take your time. And your feet are going to go on your chair. Like this. So this is a nice one to do maybe if you're taking a break in between games to get all that fluid that's been building up in your legs and your ankles back into your heart and your head, your brain. So close your eyes and settle in. Breathe. I encourage you to spend at least the next 5 minutes, if you can, in your Shavasana, in some relaxation. Let your shoulder blades sink down into the earth. The whole entire back sinking down into the earth. Relaxing our jaws, our eyeballs resting in the sockets of our head. Staying here as long as you possibly can before you go back to your gaming. I'll leave you there. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Namaste.